All right, so the first thing in your module you should have seen is the SSR time, where you have 10 minutes of reading time, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Starting next week, we are doing a reading challenge amongst the teams, and you are going to keep track on the days that you're virtual, your reading minutes, and how many pages you've read, and things like that. So make sure that you do have a book and that you're reading that. So today's agenda, we're going to learn about what is an objective summary. We're going to do a little practice and a little bit and one little wrap up. Your objective for today is I can identify the elements of an objective summary and I can write an objective summary. And how you're going to be successful is highlighting keywords to the definitions of what an objective summary is, recognizing the who, what, when, where, why in a summary, and reading an article and writing your own objective summary that includes the central idea and the 5 W's. So soccer objective summaries, this is the topic we're going to be working with for the next few days when it comes to objective summaries. So if you don't like soccer, sorry, but if you do, this might be a little interesting to you. So what would you do if you saw this question on an assessment? It says, read the article titled blank, write an objective summary about the article using text evidence. Would you be confused? Would you know what to do? So today what we're going to do is figure that out. So what is an objective summary? First, objective means not influenced by feelings or interpretation. Normally when we say our today's objective is, and you tell me your goals. But in this case, words have different meanings, and in this case, it is no opinions. Okay, so remember, objective, no opinions. A summary is just a short statement that gives the main points or the ideas. And then if you put those together, this is your definition. It's a short statement or paragraph that tells what something is about, but does not include irrelevant details or your opinions. Okay, so you want to leave small little irrelevant details out, and you definitely don't want to include your opinion. You'll notice down here, and I know this is kind of blocking it, but on your screen, you should be used to be doing your own student-paced Pear Deck questions. When you see a Pear Deck, this is where you want to stop and answer the question. For this Pear Deck, it asks you to highlight keywords in objective, summary, and then the definition together, just so you understand what it means. There will be a little thing, a little bar at the end of your Pear Deck with a bunch of different colors. You'll see a highlighter symbol. It should be somewhere around here. I want you to click on that highlighter, and I want you to highlight the keywords in both definitions. So when you get to that, you're going to stop, you're going to highlight, okay? So objective summary rules, let me go through those, and this will be on your slide as well. It's usually one paragraph using complete sentences. It focuses on the central ideas from the text. You organize the information clearly. Unlike your author portrait, this does have some type of organization. It's not all over the place. You want to restate the information in your own words. Do not copy from the text at all. You're not citing text evidence like we normally do, but this is your own words. And then finally, do not include any opinions or personal thoughts. Okay, the rule is an objective summary should not be written in first person using I anywhere in that paragraph. So keep I out of it. So this particular assignment or activity, you're going to, what's an objective summary, what is not? You're going to simply draw lines. Like for instance, this one, I would draw it to where I would think it'd go, all the way here or all the way here. And you're going to just do that for all these, just draw the lines. And then you'll get to check to see how well you did. For this particular one, you have two arrows. The red is a fiction text. The green would symbolize a nonfiction text. And what you're going to do is you're going to move those red or green arrows to where it's nonfiction or fiction. Can you know the difference? Do you know the difference between the two? Because these are totally written differently. And we are a nonfiction class. So can you tell the difference between a nonfiction objective summary and a fiction summary? You'll do that. And then, is there a difference? Okay, another little practice arrow thing for you to do. So just be prepared to do that on the Pear Deck. And then I wanted to talk to you about objective summaries. What do they answer? They answer the who, they answer the what, they answer the when, They should answer the where, and they should answer the why. Okay, so that's what you're looking for when you're reading a text, and that's what you want to include in your own personal summary. So in this practice, you're going to simply move the different color arrows to where you think the who, what, where, when, why is. So when you get to that, just simply move the arrows in front of those things in this example objective summary that was written by somebody else. So can you spot the who, what, when, where, why? And then finally, your last little thing that you're going to practice is you're going to go into the module for today. You're going to read this short little article about a 9-year-old Kenyan boy who's built this hand sanitizing station. And you're going to do your best from what you've learned by going through those slides. Okay? You're going to use slide 11 as a mentor to help you write out your own summary. This last slide over here. Okay? This is a mentor right here. So use that as an example of how you're going to start that out. And if you don't know how to start it out, a hint is to start with the author or the title of the article, and then give me the central idea. We just learned that earlier this week. So what would be the central idea of this text? And then, again, using this as a mentor, what you want to do is begin to tell me the who, what, when, where, and why of this article when you're done reading it. One last little thing, make sure you hit submit to show that it's complete. And then you have a wrap up. Do you know the rules to an objective summary? So go through the Pear Deck slides, answer those questions if it asks you to stop and do that. You're going to read this article and write your own summary. This is just a preview to see what you know or how well you can write one. And then the wrap up is give me 2 rules to an objective summary that you learned today. So I hope you guys have a great day and make sure that you are submitting your work.